Hi, this is Nikki coming to you from my office here at Royer Farm. I just wanted to give this little introduction to the video that I'm going to be showing, and it's give you an idea of what daily animal care looks like on the farm in the winter time. What I look for when I check the animals for their health and their well-being, as well as checking their feed and their water and their fences, just to kind of give you an idea of what happens every day here on the farm. This is a video I shot early in the morning as I was checking the sheep. The thing I'm looking for here is that when the sheep get up in the morning, they're all giving a good stretch. That's definitely an indicator that they are getting enough to eat and are feeling good. Also, when I'll check the animals, I will look at their manure. I'm not going to give you any video of that, but this is definitely a sign of their health as well. The sheep kind of have little pellets that are somewhere between the size of a pea and a marble. And if they're on a lush pasture, they can have a little bit different poop. But in the wintertime, we're looking for those pellets. And then also Charles, our guard dog, is there with them, and he actually had a little sore paw, but he's fine now. So sheep look good first thing in the morning. The next video that we'll see is actually a close-up of one of the ewes, and she's has a rhythmic moving of her jaw, so she's chewing her cud, and that's also a sign that they're feeling good. Out here looking at the cattle on pasture, I'll check their fences every day, their feed, their water, make sure that the animals all together in the herd and that everyone is eating properly. The cats are doing a good job. They really kept down the mice and the birds in the barn. I always check all the waters, make sure there's not a short. I hope there's never a short because I'll get zapped. These are the bachelors, the mature billy goat and his companion, and then one of the rams, and then the Suffolk ram. So once again, just checking their feed and water and make sure that they're doing well. A couple different ways to check the pigs. When I give them the bedding, I want to make sure that everybody gets up and starts playing in the bedding and spreading around. That's a good sign that they're doing well. And then also I want them to go outside, make sure that everybody's eating in the feeder, and I have to check the feeder to make sure that there's enough feed in the feeder. It holds 2,500 pounds, so it does last a while, and that the pigs haven't destroyed the feeder, and that the feed is flowing in. The pigs like to try to rip off the flaps on the feeder, but they've been holding pretty good for the last couple of months. Then the last video is just to check the water. The water actually froze on me today, so I had to heat it up and get the water flowing again. So that's always a challenge in the winter time. So that was just a brief summary of some of the things that I do every day. So always check the waters, and this when it's as cold as it is now, I check the waters twice a day, because if they do start to freeze up, it's a lot better to get after it early to get them thawed out than it is to let them go for 24 hours. Then you really have some issues getting them thawed out. Check the fences, especially some of these days where we've had a lot of wind. Make sure there's nothing that's blown down onto the fences. So that happens every day. And then the cattle will get their big round bales of hay about every third day, and the sheep will get a big round bale. The mother ewes about every 5 days, and the pigs get bedded about every other day. And then their feed with their feeder, it'll last them for about 2 weeks. So those are some bigger jobs. So those are the things that happen every day. But there's also always lots of other projects that need to get done. But just want to kind of give you an idea of what I do every day in the wintertime.